Hi everybody, I'm here to do a book review of Delirium by Lauren Oliver. And I'm just going to read the back first. There was a time when love was the most important thing in the world. People would go to the end of the earth to find it. They would tell lies for it, even kill for it. Then at last they found the cure. So this is a dystopia YA novel. It's kind of like Divergent and The Hunger Games, but in this dystopian society, they consider love as a disease, and they've actually found a cure for it where they perform like brain surgery once you turn 18, and then after that you just become like a zombie. You're matched with somebody, and that's kind of like their marriage. They give you a list and then you choose your partner, and it all becomes very emotionless. Like, it's just really a very cold society. We follow this girl named Lena, and she's our main character. And at first she actually likes the society. She's content with how it works, and she's actually excited to get the cure until she actually falls in love. And then she kind of realizes that there's more to life. Maybe she could have a different life, not the kind of life that this government wants to have for her. So it's one of those books that are what I would call a pure young adult dystopia, because it has elements that are what you would normally find within that genre. So you have an outside society. In here they call them the wilds. So they're kind of like the factionless or the rebellion, the people who go against the society. And then you have another theme is the dictatorial government who's obsessed with control. So in here they want to control the people's emotions. They don't want passion, and they think that if they cure or they kind of get rid of desire or love or anything that involves kind of high emotions, then they get rid of conflicts and wars, which is kind of true, it would, but you can't just get rid of something that crucial to the human condition. Another common theme that they had is the herd mentality, and the government really doesn't embrace individuality. Lauren Oliver actually wrote some really strong imagery that had to do with herds, so there was like imagery of people being herded like sheep and things like that, so I thought that was really effective. The strongest part of the book for me was this exploration of how humans can still manage to overcome this overwhelming suppression by the government. And that when it comes to human emotions, as inherent as love or as powerful as desire, then you can't really suppress that for too long. And there will be a point where someone will realize that there's something wrong with this and something needs to be done, and so there will be a rebellion at some point. And you see that a lot in dystopian literature. It's one of those reoccurring plot elements. I also really like how they used music and art and literature to show how crucial and vital love really is for people, and that it's an essential part of the human condition, and art is a proof of that. In terms of characters, I really like the characters here. I'm a big sucker for romance, and Alex, who is Lena's love interest, does some really sweet things for her, which I'm not going to spoil, but yeah, it's really sweet. And it's a nice romance. It's not too cute that it's annoying. It's actually, they developed their relationship really well. But the most touching moments for me were those that involved memory especially Memories of Lena's Mother. I thought it was beautifully done, it was beautifully nostalgic, and it was just really sad and melancholic, but done in a very elegant way, I thought. Now, the ending, I'm not gonna give it away, but after I read the last few pages, I threw the book across the room because I wasn't disappointed with the ending. I was just really angry and sad and surprised, and actually a little bit confused. Like after I threw the book, I went over to pick it up again and apologized to the book and reread the last few pages just to make sure I wasn't hallucinating. I couldn't believe what had happened, and I haven't had a strong reaction to an ending as I did with this one, but it definitely still made me want to read the next book, and I did read the second book. I might do a review on that later on, Pandemonium. And this had a killer ending as well, but I'll talk about that when I do the review. So yeah, that's Delirium by Lauren Oliver. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.